How often do you guys brew, man? Like once a month?
It really depends.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, I got 5 brew days queued up here. Actually, just ordered grain today for those 5 brew days, so hopefully we'll get that here. It's always been very fast turnaround time with LD, so it's very convenient and helpful for our scheduling because we're doing like just in time everything. So kind of plan our brews a couple days ahead of time.
Sure.
It goes through this, and so over here we have our 30-barrel brew house. First, kind of standard batch, 30 barrels. We'll double it up, do 60 barrels. Occasionally we'll do 15, 20, and 25 barrel, depending on what we think will sell. But here's the heart of it, making our work. Does a pretty good job. Haven't had any problems. Work. So the fermenters, we've got 2 60-barrel fermenters, 4 30 barrels, 20 barrel, and 15 when we do our specialties. Growing over the years. Best sellers usually goes between the blood orange IPA and the chocolate Western lager. We'll back and forth. Yeah, they both sell really well, and that's what goes into the 60s most of the time.
Okay.
Our black is very popular, especially in the wintertime. It's won the Indiana State Brewers Cup for best porter a number of years now. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so nothing in active fermentation right now, but we've got everything except for one is full. Brights, for the fermenters for the brights, we've got 60 bright, 3 30s. Shuffling that around. Brights will either keg out or go to the canning line. The Alpha Brewing canning line's done a really good job for us over the years. We get 36 to 40 cans a minute. It's actually upgradable. So pretty happy with that.
You guys distribute around?
Yeah, we used to do self-distribution, but now we have half a dozen distributors who reach. Our main business is Marion County, which is Indianapolis, but we reach as far south as Columbus, Brown County.
Okay.
We'll go out to Terre Haute, we'll go up to Lafayette, we can reach out to Fort Wayne. Well, east side's a little bit less, but try to reach out.
Yeah, that's pretty good reach.
Yeah.
Nice. Fantastic.
I think we're like 6th or 7th in the state for barrelage a year, so hopefully we can grow some more.
Yeah, the guys' beer's good. I've had some stuff outside of the full throttle filter that I made so far. It's pretty tasty. I'm drinking bourbon right now.
We try.
Good. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, the black's really good.
Yeah, black's actually one of our homebrew recipes that we scaled up. Yeah, the black, the white. Trying to think what else we have on tap right now that would be one of our homebrews. And the blood orange is based off the white. The white's the base beer for the blood orange. We add the fruit to it.
You guys do some big time kegging back here, huh?
As the needs arise,
Yeah. You guys get kegs on tap at like any other places, or just is this kegging just strictly for your guys' tap?
No, kegs go out for distribution.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's an order that was supposed to be picked up today. They didn't show up, so you can see the mix, the product mix there.
Like I see.
Yeah. We try to offer what the market wants. So yeah, we do the 6-stolls, the half barrels, cans.
So how did you start out? You start out as a home brewer, or?
Yeah. So I started out. My partner John was home brewing, and I thought home brewing was the stupidest thing ever. And I don't know why you want to do that. And a bunch of my friends were home brewing, so I said one time, I want to home brew and see what it's like. And I started home brewing with John, and we're both engineers. We built food and pharmaceutical factories.
Yeah.
So I was home brewing at his house, and I was getting the itch to start a business. He had a similar itch, so we just kept brewing, and we're submitted to competitions and tastings and stuff. We're getting good reviews. I think we had a pretty slick homebrew setup. It was semi-automated, so we had it all tricked out that we had built from like scrap parts. But we're making good beer, and then we kind of just kept building and building. Let's see if we can go pro, and kind of kept taking steps. Next thing you know, we got a brewery.
Nice.
And that was probably 10 years ago now that this endeavor started.
No kidding.
We opened about 8 years ago with this facility, and we've been expanding a little bit over the years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so.
That's cool to see somebody starting out from, just being a regular home brewer and being able to build build a good business.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
We started building late 2014. We opened our doors in 2016, and we've been going ever since.
Nice, nice. So COVID really didn't
No, we didn't
affect on
see
you
a
guys
big.
then?
I mean, it hurt. Obviously, it hurt taproom sales, but we started delivery service. We worked through it.
Found a way around.
Found a way around.
That's right. Yeah.
So all we can do is just keep adapting and overcoming, and just keep moving forward.
Yeah. That's the plan, man. Nice. Awesome. Originally here.
Originally, it was Schweitzer Manufacturing Facility. They built car parts. Like the first superchargers were built in this building. The guys that designed it, they were racing at the 500. And it was actually before it was the 500. They were auto racing out there.
No kidding.
So yeah, it was a lot of heavy manufacturing, automotive. And then in the 70s, it got Schweitzer closed down. The post office took it over, and it was a distribution center for the post office. I think that lasted to the 90s, and then it was kind of abandoned, dilapidated for a while. It got bought out mid 2000s, and the fellow's been renovating it. And we were one of the first kind of big tenants in here, taking over the space and
Nice.
gutted it and tried to work through it. But yeah, it's just got some challenges.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, 100 years old, huh? Wow. It's in pretty good shape for 100 years old.
Yeah,
still. I mean,
we've got
I
a
don't
roof leak
know.
here or there, but
So just out of curiosity, because I'm not a sales guy and I don't really know what particular products you buy from LD. What malts do you buy from LD?
we buy quite a bit of Avant-Garde
Avant-Garde?
and Breeze malts.
Nice.
I'll buy, we buy all our malt from LD. So I'll buy
appreciate
sour malt, flaked oats, flaked maize. We're also buying the Maris Otter. We use in our red ale. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
Nice.
A lot of Carapils, a lot of Vienna.
Awesome. We treating you good?
Yes,
All right,
fantastic.
good,
No
good.
complaints.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
So we'll get the discount now that I said that on camera.
Yeah. Hey, we'll run it by the boss. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
So no, that's good
Nope.
stuff.
No, we've been buying malt from you guys for, I think we started in 2018 or 19.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been great ever since.
Awesome. Yeah. Well,
Fast deliveries, responsive.
we definitely appreciate the partnership. You guys use our Apex yeast, or I was just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, but the
Not
Apex
before.
yeast we did for the Full Throttle, it performed really well, and I would definitely use that product again.
Okay. Right on. I appreciate that. Cool. Well, hey, man. Thank you so much for
Thanks for coming
showing
by.
us around and stuff, and I appreciate you hosting the party for us. I
Yeah,
think
our
that's
pleasure,
That's
for sure.
awesome. The beer's good.
We should do it like every day. Every day we should have a party here at LD.
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, why not at this point, right? But yeah, no, it's been so far. Everyone's been good. This ain't gonna be that. Well, the draw is just go in half a second, 10-minute drive to New York. So where the Hilton is, you're right, New York. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming.
Does that thing fill with cheese too?
We could collaborate on that.
Yeah.
We can work through it, we can compromise, and we can figure out the best path forward.
Right.
So-
Have you gotten one of the corn dogs?
You just want corn dog? Do you want fries or?